Well, thanks for tuning into the channel today. I'm Carl, and you're with SideXSide Survival and Adventures. We're actually out here near Silver Springs, just outside the town of Dayton. This is the old Pony Express Trail. It goes through these mountains. You got the Carson River's over here. And where we're headed today is Fort Churchill. It was a fort built back in 1860s. And it helped protect the Pony Express Trail. But, you know, settlers coming in here, going through Nevada, going to California for the gold rush. There were some problems with the Indians, so they needed to bring the military in. They had no base out here, so they decided to build the fort. And I've never been there, but a lot of history behind it. Today we got Phil, we got Brandon with us. And this would be a pretty interesting adventure. What do you guys think? I mean, I've never been out in this area.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. It was very cold this morning, like 19 degrees.
We still got some pretty heavy jackets on.
And we got heavy jackets on. My wife didn't come today because she thought it was too cold for the dogs. And it might be. It's cool out here, especially when you get moving. So come along for the ride. This is going to be a fun trip. Let's go.
Let's do it!
You know, this road we're traveling 160 years ago, the settlers were using the same road heading to California because of the gold rush. And this road doesn't look well traveled. It's a lot full of potholes and stuff. You see some old farms or ranch, cow ranch over here. Not sure how old that is. You don't want to stop there for lunch. Some old homesteads here. Most of the land around the Carson City, or excuse me, most of the land around the Carson River is all private property. Very limited access. You can see the river out there. So you can't really get to it, but over by Fort Churchill, it looks like there is an area, a picnic area or something that we can check it out, so it's kind of cool. This is like a hidden little oasis back in here. Pretty crazy. There's Carson River on the right hand side of us. And it is rough back here. I don't know how many more houses we're going to see, but tearing your car apart for sure. Just gonna check out this. Looks like there is some river access here. Ah, this is really pretty. Let's stop for a second. Check this out. Yeah, this is really neat. I never knew you could even get down here.
I know, we've never come before.
I have a river running across it.
Oh yeah, people have gone through here. So we've been in this mountain range right here before, where those power lines are way out there on the other side. We could never find any access to get across the river. But check out this spot though. This is really neat. You can imagine when summertime, when all the trees have leaves on them, how cool it would be back here. Let's keep pushing. Oh, I just had to stop. Look at all the horses out here drinking.
Yeah, we got one herd. Whole herd of horses.
Really pretty back in here. I don't know if I'd want to live back here. The road's pretty rough, but there's people back
53 headquarters, possibly. Don't even know if this will make the video.
Now we've been back in this area, and I don't know if they had sensors in the ground, but they came out and met us, and didn't say anything other than that we couldn't go any further. So you never know what you're gonna find out here. Well, we just got past Area 53, and usually somebody meets us somewhere,
We did show up.
but today.
7,700 feet.
Today, we got this thing above us. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on there. You never know what you're going to find out here. It looks like we're coming up to some kind of structures up here. Just over this rise, we should see something. I think that's Fort Churchill out there. And then we're gonna head up in these mountains over here, and there's some mines back in there. I don't know if we actually can go in them or what's going on, but we're gonna check that out. So that ought to be pretty fun. I'll stop for a second, check out this sign. Pony Express Trail, 1860 to 1861. So that wasn't very long, but that's a lot of work. They put this trail in. I don't know if it was the people just migrated to California or what was going on, but pretty interesting. It was unbelievable the amount of people that migrated to California back in the day. Looks like the old cemetery. Okay.
Oh, veteran.
That's a no. So it's $5 to get in here, which is okay. That's fairly cheap. So obviously somebody's got to maintain this place. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. It's funny. Cool spot though. I can see why they chose this area, because it's close to the river, and yeah, there ain't nothing else around here. Figured out? You win the lotto?
I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
Check your numbers. Oh, a couple of the old wagons preserved. You really get to see what they look like, you know, with the spare wheel. That's a big spare tire. And we've been out on an old mining road once, and we found the hub of a wagon, which these things, you know, they're back from the 1800s, so that's pretty neat. Somewhere there's some cannons. We're gonna see if we can find them. Well, this is a nice view. We're up here elevated just by the museum, which is closed right now. And you can see the fort and all the buildings are out here. I think they said there was close to 60 buildings at one time. Well, there's no photographs of the fort, but this was an artist's rendition of what the fort looked like back in the day. I'm gonna walk down there and check it out. See what we can see. Good vantage point here. Think about no roads other than the Pony Express Trail that went through here. But this is where they had to put the military. You know, the Indians were fighting the white man, and as more people, you know, came through this area, disturbed the Indians, you know, hunting, and they weren't happy about it. And there's some confrontations with the Indians that led to the Indians attacking some of the white settlers for just reasons. And they came back with a posse of 100 people, and I think the Indians ambushed them and took out 75 of them. And this is kind of why they had to bring the military in here. So, you know, you invaded their territory. Unfortunately, that's kind of what happened. But so much history when you think about it.
The history of the United States.
Yes, this is part of
Part of the history.
People coming in through Nevada, going to California. So.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, if you notice, there's no wall around this fort, and the buildings were just set out here. And I don't think, you know, they weren't being attacked or anything like that. They just needed a place to have people be able to seek some safety and have the soldiers stationed here. So it's just kind of interesting how they made it all so far apart. You'd think they'd be closer together, but what do we know? Yeah, here's this is the officers' quarters. And you can see they put some braces in here because it looks like that wall's coming down. This is just all adobe brick, and then they covered it with, you know, like an adobe plaster. And I'm not going to touch anything. I just want to come over here and these walls are thick. Look at that. Yeah, that's big. You got some wood up there, framing or support. Yeah, was this 2-story, you think? Yeah, it had to be. There's windows up there. There's the native residence. It's amazing what they did back in the day. Absolutely amazing. So this other building was the officers' quarters. It says officers and their families lived in 6 1.5-story buildings. Yeah, they said the walls are 20 inches thick. Commander's office. Yeah, so these are all the storehouses, and they put them here so that the commander's office had a view of these, so I guess nobody could rip them off. You would think after 160 years of stuff, the water would just melt these places away. It's pretty cool. The post surgeon was also responsible for sanitation on the post, including garbage disposal and company kitchen inspections. Well, that ain't happen nowadays.
Yeah. Your job is
so
to operate on people and take the trash out.
I guess you weren't the most important person back there. The foundation is all rock. And you can see some of the bricks now because this was all covered in a plaster type. I don't know if it was the same with Adobe or what it was, but you would never come out here if you didn't know exactly where it's at, because, like, again, we are in the middle of nowhere. Nowhereville. It's awesome. Alright, we're off to the next spot on the adventure. And we're going to head up to these mountains right there, up to the left side, right to the top. Gotta look for some mines. That should be fun. I'll follow this road up in those mountains somewhere. Mine should be up here somewhere. Okay, we're up here. We were down in here. Phil's looking at some kind of portal in here. And, wow. There's a mine. Tungsten mine, I believe. So, we'll check it. Maybe we'll go back down in here and see if we can get in there. Who knows?
U.S. government property. I don't think you want to drop anything down this portal. It's about 10 feet long, and it looks like it just drops straight down. And hold on to your GoPro, because you ain't getting it back. That's to keep you out. Any last words?
I don't know. It's pretty cool looking. Oh, there's definitely a mine shaft in there.
maybe an opening down there, but this looks kind of like the same thing they did at the Pony Meadows mine where they just plowed everything in to keep people out. So, oh, we're gonna go around over this way and drop down in there. And
this is a great place for lunch right here.
Yeah, sheltered. And there's another berm out there. There's probably a lower shaft, but we'll see.
We're coming down in. We were standing right up in there. We'll see what they got going on here. I mean, they dug out a lot of dirt. And the wind chill factor right now is about 20 degrees. It is cold. So we're gonna get down here where we get out of the wind a little bit, and then try to have some lunch and just enjoy this beautiful country up here. We made it to our lunch spot. I'm starving. Let's eat. Okay. All right, we just I didn't take a video of it earlier, but we put our sandwiches on the Barbie. And Phil, let's see what's in that sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I called them everything sandwiches because everything I had in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's salami, roast beef, 2 kinds of cheese, pickles, onions, secret sauce, and take a bite. Let's get a verdict on that. Any good? I'm starving, and it's freezing out here. The temp has dropped dramatically. I mean, I don't know what the temperature is, but man, we are cold. There's a breeze coming in.
It's the 39 degrees that they said it would be today, but we got since the damn sun's behind a cloud.
It's colder. It's colder than that. I'll tell you. That wind chill is, I don't know, it's freezing. But thank God somebody brought some beer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go eat. Yeah, we want to go up here, so we're bushwhacking it through the brush, and because we missed the road that we wanted. We're headed to, it's called the roof mine up there. I don't know if we can even get into it, but we're out the back country. Hold on, stop, bushwhack. We're back on the road that I think is going to take us up to this roof mine. I can see it up above us. It's pretty cool. We're going to just dry walk through the canyon. Pretty awesome. See what happens when we get up there. Alright, looks like we come up to the end of the, it looks like this is the roof line up here. See some rock walls over there. Lots of tailings. It's pretty cool. I think these were tungsten mines back in the 1940s, so we'll get out and see if we can find an opening. We just ran out of road and we're on the side of this mountain. Uh-oh. Yeah, we came... I can't say... We were down in there somewhere. That was the Fort Churchill. This is the Ruth mine, I guess, in here. Something down in there we might want to check out. Possible entrance to it. But this is not good. We gotta back up all the way down this mountain. Brandon, you go first. If you don't make it, then I'll just go this way. All right, we got a situation here. We're trapped up on the side of this hill. We can't get back. We can't go straight. Go forward. Go forward. Hard left and go forward and back up.
You up for this? So we gotta turn both rigs around in this little area right here.
No.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're gonna have to come back up.
You're on. You're off. You're totally off. Come this way. Come towards me. Come towards me. Okay. We'll go ahead and back up, and then a hard passenger. Hard passenger. The other way. Right.
You win?
Hard passenger.
Yeah,
Hey, there you go.
yeah.
Okay, stop.
No, go
Come forward. Come forward. Stop. It's not gonna make it.
We have to do that once more.
No, you should have came over here. So the Can-Am it's hard to get that off camber, but the Talon is not hard, so I'm a little concerned about this one. We'll see.
Keep coming, because your car's narrower. About 5 more feet. All right, start turning.
Taking us on all kinds of different adventures. We're on the side of a cliff here doing a 10-point turn. We saw the Fort Churchill, and now we're going back down the mountain to go back over here, because you know we got to find a mine before we leave. So I'm feeling a little bit better, a little anxiety on that one, but I think we've been in worse situations. Stay tuned. There's some veining in here, so Phil said he's going to go in first.
Well, I'm gonna go to this point, try to figure out.
See if there's any mountain lions in there, because if I was mountain lion, hell yeah.
I'd be good eating.
Dude, that would be the best spot. Go ahead.
And try to figure out.
Sometimes you got to sacrifice people to make great adventures. So, Dale. Oh, look at that. Oh, whose light is that? Your light? That thing's bright. What is that?
Stream light.
Man, that's cool.
Reach for more light.
It's Mike.
We're gonna get some more light in here. This just super loose though. See the wood?
Oh, no.
Ah. I don't want to be like that rock that just slid down the mountain.
That little post holding up that big ledge.
Yeah, right there. I got a 6x. So we're trying to just make our. Oh, the rock.
Okay, don't go right. I can already see that's a no-go.
Yeah.
Let's go to left and see what's going on there.
All right.
You want me to go first?
I'm gonna try. I should have your fucking flashlight out. Okay. I need to reach for more light.
You want to bring the stream light up there, Phil? This thing is super bright.
Let me get my flashlight out. I don't think this really goes. I'm still filming.
Well, shut it down for a second and re-film.
Yeah, I know. And then and on. Okay, it's caved.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it caved in from the other side too. But
Is that a big old timber right there? On the right?
Down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there's timber and here's one.
yeah, that's supporting a lot.
Holy smoke. Well, let's put a little log in there. It'll be fine.
Yeah, there's
Point. It looks too sketchy to go any further. Let's get out of here. This is,
there is a big timber there though, isn't there?
well, I know, and I'm just looking at that whole thing. Are you sure it doesn't go further? But I don't want to go in there. It does not look safe at all. I mean, this is insanity. You can see this is all rock fall in here. hit by, of course, this is, I'm not even sure I should film this because people are just going to go, you need to wear a helmet, which we do. But, you know, I didn't think we were going to go far into it, but the rock hit my head, then hit my hand. That tells you how big the rock was. Always wear protection when you go in a mine. Don't follow what we do. Do the opposite.
Don't do it.
We were thinking it might have been some kind of leftover explosive, but we're not really sure.
Do I touch it?
No. I'll shoot it.
But it's like, it had like a gray putty. Like some sort of gray type putty inside of it. But it was in a...
Yeah.
Almost like some sort of pop can.
Next time, I think we are going to get the proper protection gear. Because it could have been a little bit more worse than it was. So, be careful.
I just gotta make sure.
Just be careful, please. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was fun. Look, we were down here at Fort Churchill. We rode all the way up these mountains, past that big mountain way up there, and that's when we went in that mine. And today it was unbelievable. I mean, the stuff out here is just incredible. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Brandon's first time with us. What did you think?
That's awesome.
You have a good time?
We had a great time.
Yeah?
No complaints, good food, good people.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's fun to have you guys, and Phil's always with us, so you know.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Well, you know what? That's what we do. This is all we do. We do more stuff than this, but you know, we love being out here. We love showing people the stuff that a lot of people don't get to see. So we appreciate you guys coming along for the ride with us. We appreciate you supporting our channel, and stay tuned because we got some cool stuff coming up. We got hampered by the weather a little bit the last couple weeks, so we weren't able to go out and do a lot of filming, but we got some stuff on the books that are going to be amazing. So stay with us. Thanks again.
Like and subscribe.
We'll see you all on the next one. We'll see you. If you like that video, subscribe to the channel, Side by Side Survival and Adventures. We appreciate you watching. We got lots of great stuff uploaded, and we got a lot of great stuff coming in the future. So we'll see you all on the next one.